Hey Railbirds, here we are at the 2024 SYKRS WPA World Artistic Pool Championship. This is the final round of the draw competition, which is just a little side competition we got going on here. Whoever can draw the ball the farthest distance wins a nice, cool $5,000. Right now, the record is 237 inches, which is about a little bit less than 2.5 table lengths. That's currently held by Jason Lynch, but we have some contenders coming up. I'm going to turn the microphone over to our guest commentator, Mr. Mark White. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing great. I'm always happy when I hear the word draw or screwback, whatever you want to say. This is the beautiful Do-Ya table. It's a 9-foot snooker table, basically, the rounded pockets. And as you just said, leading the tournament at the moment, Jason Lynch, drawing almost 2.5 lengths. Florian Cola is coming up first, and I've got to say, I think he's one of the favourites. One of the few that maybe can steal first place.
From here to here, I calculated it out, is 218 and a half inches. So that's 2 lengths and more. It actually comes out, if you want to know the total, it's at 237 inches. And then we subtract off the 13. Okay? Jason, right? And that's Jason, yes, right now.
Florian's happy. So Tom Rossman, our tournament director, just giving the table, well, it's really taken a battering over the last few days. Players getting lots and lots of practice in, and really, really good prize money put up by our sponsors. SYKRS is the correct way to pronounce it, apparently. I did my research, and thanks to Jackie in Taiwan, who helped me with the pronunciation. They are the chalk sponsors, and Do-Ya tables. So 3 attempts he will get. Must make the ball in the corner. If he doesn't, it doesn't count. And the cue ball must not touch any side rail. It must go straight back, straight down again, and hopefully past the side pocket. That's not going to reach. It's okay though as an opener. Certainly has the stroke, Florian. One of the best draw players, best Massey players. Attempt number 2. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. Steel block cushions. Is it going to travel far enough? Oh, it's close. They should put a little mark on the table, shouldn't they, like they do in long jumping, to show. Yeah, 231, 6 inches short. One final attempt then for Florian. Jason Lynch, if you remember, if you were watching earlier, he actually jumped his first 2 cue balls straight off the table. It wasn't till his 3rd attempt that he managed to steal the lead away from Gaston Tomadoni. Oh, this looks good. This looks very good. This is the winner. This is the winner for sure. Well past the side pocket as well. Wow, look at that. Almost making it back. What a stroke that was. Well, I did say he was my favourite to take it. Well, everyone coming to congratulate him. Measuring from the centre of the cue ball all the way back in a straight line, Tom. So it's 200 plus that.
264 minus 13 and a half.
274 minus 13 and a half. Get your calculator out, Tom. We still have Brian Puley to come. We still have Wayne Parker to come. The stream, it's back. Oh, it's Steve Marle next. Left-handed, so he's going to have to go the other side. They did mark the table out for both sides, for the lefties and the righties. Well, he's got a system here, look. He's using the chalk. Now, he's made the pot slightly more difficult. These pockets are not as generous as an American pool table. This is a Duya Chinese 8-ball table. They also play 9-ball tournaments on it as well. The Duya Legends Tour. If you haven't seen that, guys, check it out. They do some very, very big prize money tournaments as well. $700,000 US to the winner. Deathly silent. Yeah, and that was the way. I think he's a little bit close to this. Is he a little bit closer than the others have been? Oh, I'm not sure about tapping the ball. He has got to stroke this really well to make this ball. It's not easy. You cannot hit the near jaw. He needs to hit this short rail, not the long rail. Yeah, it's got no speed.
Third attempt.
That beat Florian's, right?
So one more attempt. Brian Puley in the background cannot wait to get to the table. He's itching. He said he's had a few good practice swings at this. This is the last swing for Steve Marle. Yeah, it's not going to make it. Lots of unwanted spin as well on the cue ball. Florian holding on to first place. For now, anyway. Now, I know that Brian Puley has been to Florian's house on a few occasions for some lessons, particularly for Massey, I believe. Maybe got some draw tips as well. That poor table is taking a real battering, isn't it? The cloth. It's unlike pool table cloth, American pool cloth. It's 100% merino wool, and it has a nap on it, rather like stroking a cat the right and wrong way. Runs from the kitchen to the top end of the table to the head spot. That's the way the nap runs. That's smooth. And go backwards, and it's like rubbing a cat the wrong way. Rounded pockets, smaller than American pool pockets. But the actual nap on the cloth can help on these draw shots to get some grip. Yeah, lots of unwanted spin. That won't count. So number 2 for Brian Puley, Superman. That's his nickname. Don't forget, guys, more Artistic World Pool Championship action coming up at 4:30. Live on Railbirds. didn't make the ball. A little bit of an ugly stroke, that one. Very hurried. Lots of body movement as well. But what a great idea this was from Duya to bring this table over. Flown it over from China. It's a very beautiful looking table, especially from the side. Looks a little bit like a Ferrari. It's very streamlined and sporty. Yeah, that's not going to do it. So, Brian.
Okay, Jimmy.
Jimmy, the General Glenville, will be next. Tom just doing a little bit of repair work. I'm sure there'll be some holes in this by the end of this tournament. I've heard Mike Massey's going to have a go. Jason said that he's been given permission to enter this particular tournament, even though he's not in the main event.
Well, he's been practicing a lot. He's been getting ready. I'd like to see him give it a try.
He's practiced more than anyone, hasn't he? I'd love to see him play it.
We all want to see it. Let the big man shoot.
This is being placed very, very difficult, this pot. He can move it out slightly. Yeah, it's hard to make the ball from there. The aiming point to make this ball is where the curve of the shelf, the slate, meets the curve of the pocket. That's the aiming point on these tables. You can't hit the near jaw. If you hit the jaw on the long rail in this instance, it will not go. Well, it's made the ball this time, but it's not going to reach. So Florian Cola still in the lead. The master, Mr. Lin, will be next. Very sad news that this will be his last tournament this year. He's retiring. Yeah, he can come further out here. I'm a little bit surprised that they're putting it so close to the rail because it just makes the pot more difficult.
As long as it's on the line. Okay? This one.
Guess if they put the 9-ball out farther, then you're going to have an angle with the cue ball, so you won't be able to draw straight up and down table. Maybe that's what they're worried about.
No, but they can move the cue ball as well. They can move it along out as much as they want. That's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Tom's just explained there that is the depth at the cue ball, but you can move it out to the side, into the middle of the table as much as you want, to the first diamond, if that makes sense, even though there isn't diamonds.
The virtual diamond.
Yeah, the virtual diamond. It just makes that pot so difficult. It really does. You need to be playing it into an open pocket as much as possible.
Where did Florian put his?
Slightly out a little bit, not much, but if you stroke it really well, Kevin, then the pocket will take it. It's when you're hitting it with too much. There, see that beautiful stroke there, and the pocket takes it, you see.
I like it, Jimmy. One more try. This is it now. Let me see something.
All right, once more with feeling.
Yeah, that's the right word. You know, it's got to be a feel. It can't be a hit.
Yeah, you need a smooth stroke with about 3 feet of follow through.
Yeah.
Oh, the big man's going to go.
Here he is. Here he is. Here comes Mike Massey.
We're saving the best for last. All right, here we go. Show all these young whippersnappers how it's done.
Well, he's well known, isn't he, for his huge draw shots.
What'd he say? Can I borrow your stroke?
Come on, Mike. I've seen him draw into the top pocket a few times. Yeah, that was... just warming up. He wants to move that cue ball out a little bit as well, because the cue ball's going over to that top left-hand corner, isn't it?
Oh, put a nice stroke on it.
Yeah, nice stroke, but just didn't get the accuracy, didn't make the ball. Well, imagine if it was left to the very, very last shot to make it. See, he needs to move that white just fraction. Yes, that's it, Mike. Come on, mate. Let's see the old Massey magic.
Oh.
Anticlimax. Was
That's not how we're going to end it, are we? Oh no, we don't want to end it like that. Well, congratulations to Florian Cola. He's right now the unofficial winner, but I guess we'll make it official soon enough.
Which means that's 2.5 links to the table. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, so congratulations, Florian. He's going to be the proud recipient of a $5,000 check. Not bad for being able to draw the cue ball 2.5 times up and down the table. That's not bad. Not a bad 10 seconds worth of work. Wouldn't mind getting that kind of work every day. All right. So this was a lot of fun. Thanks to Duya Tables and everybody, all the other sponsors for putting on this little event. It was a lot of fun. Also, we have the rest of the Artistic Pool Championship coming up on Railbirds TV, coming up at 4:30 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Will be the rest of the championship. I am Kevin Ross, along with Mark White. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next time. See you guys.